They called us cowards. In the Galactic Assembly, it was practically a joke spoken openly, laughed at quietly. Humans avoid conflict, the Dravik warlord sneered. During one session, his armored claws tapping the marble floor. They retreat, they negotiate, they apologize. They are a species afraid of war, and if you looked at the records, he seemed right. While other civilizations built empires through conquest, humans signed treaties. While fleets were flexed like muscles, humans invested in diplomacy, trade, and impenetrable defense grids. While the galaxy burned itself down over and over, Earth stayed, quiet to quiet. To the warrior species of the stars, war was the ultimate proof of strength. Avoiding it meant weakness, but nobody ever stopped to ask why humans avoided war. They only noticed that, when conflicts erupted, humans were always the first to evacuate civilians, the first to propose ceasefires, and the absolute last to draw their weapons. So, when the Korth Dominion launched its brutal expansion campaign, we were openly mocked. The Korth were a force of nature, a hive military species that absorbed worlds, stripped them bare, and moved on. Entire sectors fell within months. The Galactic Assembly voted overwhelmingly to resist. Humans voted against. We advise evacuation and non-engagement, our delegate said calmly. Direct war will escalate beyond recovery thresholds. The chamber erupted in outrage. Cowards, traitors, then stay out of our way. And we did. Our fleets withdrew. Our borders closed. Earth went dark. And the galaxy burned. World after world fell. Ancient warrior races proud, brutal, confident were crushed. Their fleets shattered against the Korth's adaptive tactics. Still, we did nothing. Until the Korth crossed a single, invisible line, not a border, a rule. They captured a human medical convoy, unarmed, clearly marked, broadcasting humanitarian codes on every known frequency. The convoy was destroyed. No survivors. The transmission reached Earth 12 minutes later. Humanity's response took 3 seconds. Across human space, systems that had been dormant for centuries flared to life, not ships' infrastructure. Massive arrays hidden in asteroid belts, deep space, and even folded dimensions. The human ambassador returned to the Galactic Assembly for the first time in years. Their voice was different. You called us cowards, they said. Because we avoid war. They paused. We avoid war the same way a responsible adult avoids setting a building on fire. The Korth fleets never saw the first strike. Because it wasn't a strike, it was containment. Human systems literally rewrote the geometry of hyperspace around Korth-controlled sectors. Supply lines collapsed. Reinforcements arrived days too late or never at all. Then came the silence. Entire Korth battle groups went dark without explosions, without wreckage. Their ships were simply gone. Folded into null-space prisons engineered to outlast the stars themselves. The galaxy watched in a mixture of horror and awe. The human ambassador continued. War is not something you win, they said. It's something you survive, and we have survived more of them than any of you. It was then that the archives were opened. The truth spilled out. Humanity had fought thousands of wars on our own world, against ourselves. We had perfected annihilation long before we discovered restraint. We knew exactly how to exterminate a species. And that's precisely why we built entire doctrines around never, ever needing to. We don't avoid war because we are weak, the ambassador said quietly. We avoid it because we know what comes next. The Korth Dominion collapsed within a week. No grand battles. No heroic last stands. Just removal. When it was over, humans shut everything down again. Borders reopened. Trade resumed. 8 ships flowed into devastated regions. No conquest, no demands. Just one message, transmitted to every corner of the galaxy. Do not confuse patience with fear. Do not mistake mercy for weakness, and pray. We never decide that war is the better option. From that day on, the Galactic Assembly never called humans cowards again. They called us something else. The species that chooses peace because it knows exactly how bad the alternative is.